Yeah, I mean, it's an area of 500 million people, which had on the cusp of an ASEAN economic community coming into reality next year. So there was tremendous potential for the area to get its act together, and then politics seems to have fallen apart. But of course, it really is only Thailand and now Vietnam with the dispute over China that's the problem. The other parts of Southeast Asia actually still look perfectly fine. Yeah, and I think the Vietnam story is going to be a short-lived, as I say, dispute with China. When we look at Vietnam, it's almost exactly the same as India in terms of the business cycle, the way that that's worked over the last couple of years. They've had a significant slowdown in economic growth, begun to address policy making, and it looks as if they're on the cusp of an upswing. Indonesia looks fine, the Philippines actually looks great, and it really is only Thailand that we've got long-term worries over. It's possible that that's going to be the case, and it's very difficult to completely understand what the Chinese strategy is at the moment. It seems to be picking fights with anybody that it possibly can. The three people really around the region that are subject to this, Japan, the Philippines and Vietnam, are the ones that China obviously likes to take a bit of a pot at. But it is a strange strategy unless you understand that the Chinese economy is in deep trouble itself, and this is just an externalisation, and I think probably an externalisation that doesn't really have much greater ramifications. Oh, I think so. If we look at the fundamentals, the only country that we've got some worries over in terms of just the exchange rate, for example, is Indonesia. I still think it's a bit overvalued, but we would certainly have a very high weighting in the Philippines. We would have been overweight Thailand if it weren't for what's going on just now, and we would like to be back overweight there. But generally, the region looks, I think, on the cusp of a good 4, 5, 6% GDP growth year. Well, whether the valuations will let it run, I'm not sure, but the Philippines remains a great story and it shows you what good politics can do in transforming a country's economic growth. I think the banking sector in the Philippines is still probably one of the most attractive plays in Asia.